that riddled. It had antivirus protection, but the machine itself was just really slow. Now, at the time, when it was built by her son-in-law a few years back, 512 mega RAM was the norm, but the programs it was running on it there were just really slow, and it couldn't do much. So I said to her, well look, I've got some RAM sticks that'll fit this just fine, 2 gig of RAM to upgrade it. And she says, well okay, and it turns out she needed a new power supply. That blew on me. Well, I wouldn't say it blew, it just shorted out. But she said she'd had weird symptoms with it, where she couldn't turn it on and off anymore with the power button, which should have rung alarm bells with me straight away, but at first I thought there was just a mis-setting in the BIOS. Well, what do you expect? But I said to her, well look, I've got a power supply at home I can put in here and I can put the RAM in. So she says, well okay. So I did those, and then she says, well look, can you make any money or get any use out of these in return for doing the job? And I says, well yeah, I suppose so. So she gave me them, and the laptop has finally opened up its properties. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the code, anyone can have that. There's thousands of copied ones around on the internet these days, so... Oh no, someone can see. Now... this is probably going to be a while. I knew it'd be slow, but goddamn. I ran XP on a Pentium 166 and it wasn't this bad. So there's either a load of crap turning on, or it is really gunked up. One or the other. It's running Norton. Yeah, I think basically if I get this machine running just fine, music match, that, not an antivirus. Although the protection's disabled, yeah, I don't even think I'm going to play with this thing in this state so much. I'll just blank it and return it to running Windows 95. Which wouldn't be a bad thing, because the machine I use for DOS gaming and vintage gaming as such, other than the Latitude laptop, the other one, is a custom built machine that we just dubbed the Scorpio because that's what's written on the case, which my brother had, and he's had for a long time. But games such as Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, which came out in '98, although it works on Windows 98, it is notoriously bug-ridden and crashes a lot, and you can lose your save files, which is really irritating. And since I'm not exactly, I don't do coding and things like that, I can't alter it so that it works. You know, I can't change the coding so that it runs on a better graphics system and recovers from that error crash. And I know there are people who have coded for this game so that you can update it and it runs better and all that, but I'm not paying the extortionate price for the CDs that they're asking for. I've played it through on both Martians and Humans and finished it without those updates, so I ain't paying for them just to make the experience a bit nicer the next time round. Sorry about this. Framing's always an awkward thing to do with cameras. especially when it's only a cheaper one like this. I dread to run anything like DX if this is taking this long. In fact, I'm probably just going to end this here and try and wait and maybe upload an update to this video once it's figured out what it's doing. So, signing off.